week 3, and probably gonna have to do this again. All right, cool. There we go. Good deal. All right, so week 3, week 2, we conducted the user survey, and the user survey had, had the intent to reveal pain points and really just kind of figure out if our idea was viable, and if, how people use our apps. As developers and designers, sometimes we can forget how our designs can maybe hide or complicate workflows that we think are simple because we made them. So we fully understand them. So usability testing is really good to expose that, and in my app it exposed a few things that I didn't take into account when I was designing my app. And one of those things were deleting a task. So, and one of the things that I noticed before is when somebody created a task and was asked to delete, they would instantly go into this screen. Now, I didn't have this delete button there. I added that delete button here. I also added a delete the option to delete in this done button. The only way that I had to delete before was this. Now, there were some design decisions that I had before, which was I eventually want to have this button be one of those tap to move the view over to reveal other options and other pages. But since I don't have those pages ready, I guess I can put the edit button there. So when I go to delete, and this only works here, when I go to delete here, since there's a lot of options, you can accidentally hit this button. I have a confirmation to verify if you really want to delete. So that was there. I can say no to this. Here, if you're doing this, it's 2 or 3 steps. It's this, then that. So actually 3 steps in order to delete. A swipe is kind of hard to find. Most people couldn't figure out how to delete this way, which was my initial way of deleting. So I was pretty comfortable leaving these without confirmations before I committed to the delete. But here I thought it was very necessary to have it to prevent any accidents and to allow people to explore. Now, also one thing that I added that somebody asked, if, let's say you add an, and you say, you do that. Well, dude, I want to go back and change that. How do I change that? Well, before, without the delete and without this edit, there really wasn't a way except, swiping to delete. So I added the ability to edit by clicking this button, and it changes to save, and this button here, and you're done. So cool. Now, outside of that, that was the main pain points that I found in the other app. The delete and to edit the main screen, and to also edit the title of the app or the goal. I'm sorry. And that was it. That was mainly it. Adding this confirmation. This we had from the last one. Now, just to show you, these do work, and actually worked in the last app, but I added a few things to verify that the account has been set up. That was something that somebody mentioned before, was to also verify that, they're like, dude, it doesn't work because I'm not set up. But I was like, well, it's probably because you're not set up with Facebook on your simulator. And they're like, well, I have no way of knowing that from your app. And so I made sure to implement that, and also to have an error handler. So if this was on your phone, then this would actually take you to settings so that you could authenticate your Facebook account and go ahead and start using this app. And then accomplished, the same thing. You can delete, you can edit, actually you can edit over here just like that. This is here. The accomplished button's no longer there because you've already accomplished it. And cool. And this actually presents you with the completed version of that string and ready to post to Facebook. So anyways, that's my app. These are the changes that I've made to make my app more usable. It was a positive experience overall. I noticed that it was easier for people who had never experienced this app before to go ahead and complete the tasks that I set before them. No new pain points did I really experience, except for the fact that somebody was kind of confused out of, with these lists, and that was about it. But that existed. That was something new that wasn't introduced from the last app. So anyways, thank you guys. This is about 5 minutes, 6 minutes long. So have a great week. See you next week.